Yo.
What's up, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat? What it do?
YouTube, Twitch.
Twitch is over here, behind you, kind of below you.
You already know.
Yeah, you already know. All right, so welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Welcome to episode 31.
31, baby.
We made it into the 30s and then we're out.
Here, yep. Not out of the 30s, but on the 30 and on. So we gonna talk about today.
What are we gonna talk about, Blakey?
We gonna talk about Disney.
Disney.
How Disney Plus killed it and didn't kill it the first day.
Yep.
And from my understanding, Disney got hacked. Disney Plus got hacked their first day. And they crashed their first day.
So it's kind of, they're saying that people's accounts got hacked and stolen, and then they got sold for like $3 to $10.
Oh, cool.
So people stole their accounts to try to make money selling on the underground hacking forums, basically.
And if you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about right now, it's Disney Plus is a streaming platform like Netflix
And
and
for Disney.
Hulu and Amazon.
Wait,
Prime,
but is it only for
Amazon-
Disney movies?
or Amazon, whatever it is.
Disney shows?
Yeah, but it's all Disney, and it's Disney, National Geographic, I think Pixar, and a couple other ones I can't remember right offhand.
Right.
But yeah, a whole app like Netflix, all about Disney. That's pretty amazing.
I mean, if you have kids like you, that's just...
And it's only
You gotta love-
$7 a month
gotta
or
love-
$6 a month or something
So
like that.
you have it?
Oh yeah, I bought it the second day.
Wow.
Yeah.
So was it your idea or your wife's?
Oh, I woke up that morning and was going through my phone and I was like, we need this.
So that was it.
Yeah. Second day.
So is it your daughter, and your daughter loves it?
Oh yeah, I like downloaded it and got all my stuff figured out, and then got out of the bathroom after taking a shower that morning and put it on the PlayStation 4, and then done.
That's it?
Because the rest is history.
So it helps you out, helps the kiddo out.
And I love Disney movies.
So you didn't get hacked though?
I don't think I don't know.
Well,
I hope not.
I think if you got hacked, your account would probably be not working. So if it works, then you probably get hacked.
Could be. I don't know. You know how that goes.
Yeah, so basically it's just a family-friendly content streaming platform.
Yeah.
PG-13.
How many downloads they get first day? They got like millions of downloads first day. If I heard that right. It was like maybe 1.5 million. Or I might be totally wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was up there in the epicness.
I think it's probably a lot because a lot of people have kids nowadays, or raising kids, and that's just, I mean, if you have a kid, that's probably like you.
And they were also running a bundle. Disney Plus was running a bundle with Hulu and ESPN Plus or ESPN, so that you get all three for like $13 or something like that.
Yeah, it says $6.99 a month, and then probably goes up from there, or depending on get them all for $12.99 a month.
Yeah. Yeah, and that'd be sick because you'd have ESPN and you'd have Hulu.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Well,
because
I
I saw like a breakdown, and pretty much any way you look at it, if you get the bundle, you're getting one of those for free.
or you could just have a Roku or Fire Stick.
Yeah.
You get all that.
Yeah.
You probably get more Disney movies on the Disney Plus though.
Oh yeah.
So do you fuck with Disney Plus?
Yep.
What's your favorite Disney movie?
Oof.
Wait.
Say, man.
Before we start getting into ourselves and our opinions, how you doing, bro?
Good.
Yeah?
I'm good, man.
How's work?
Hey, man, it works good.
And you said Sunday you threw a party?
Yep. I did a NASCAR party.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Who won?
Not the guy I wanted.
Danny Hamilton?
No.
Is that a guy?
I love it. Denny Hamlin.
Danny Hamlin?
That's a guy.
Ham and cheese?
Yeah. He didn't win either.
Danny Ham and cheese?
Nope. Kyle Busch.
Kyle Busch is cool, right?
No, I don't like him.
Oh.
He won though.
Oh, who's your guy?
Martin Truex Jr.
Does he drive for Home Depot?
No, Bass Pro Shop.
Oh.
Or, yeah, Bass Pro Shop.
Did you see there's a Barstool sports car now?
A Barstool? What's Barstool?
Barstool Sports? Oh my gosh, okay. Blake's out of the loop, guys.
Out of the loop.
Out of the loop!
I don't know what that is.
So you're doing good.
Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Kids are good.
Kids are good.
Little one, the little
one's getting vocal. Yeah. He just goes off sometimes.
Starts cussing and shit.
No. Can't even say words yet.
He's cussing in baby words.
He's 2 months old. He's
hungry.
or no, he's almost 2 months old.
Yeah.
5 days away.
Pretty exciting.
He's way easier.
Yeah.
But we have a way better routine, so that's probably why it's easier.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
How are you doing?
Work's good. The go-kart is out of service right now.
How's that?
I'm waiting on a computer.
Oh yeah, I saw that post on Facebook.
Computer's in the mail, so
How much was that?
160.
That's not bad. I thought when you posted that on Facebook, I was like, oof, that part's gonna be like hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
That's like the most expensive part for my car.
So it's $190.
Yeah, pretty much.
160 or whatever.
Other than that, work, same old, you know.
Yeah, since you're a server, are you prepping for this epic season that's about to hit?
No, I'm just the busser. I'm just the head busser. And then the daytime dishwasher. But yeah, this is a big money.
Yeah.
Big money month and next month too. Get all the holiday parties.
You're about to kill it with the Thursday, or with the Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah, we
and
go.
New Year's. And
Yeah.
New Year's.
Well, we're right off Arapahoe and Peoria, so we're like by a bunch of businesses and a bunch of business like Comcast, Norman's, or is it
Nordstrom's?
Nordstrom's?
I don't know.
Nordstrom's always comes. Yeah, there's a lot of people that come by for like holiday. They'll bring the whole company. It's like 40 to 60 people.
Damn, you guys got banquet rooms then?
Yeah, we have a private room. Yeah.
Sick, dude.
So you rent that out, and then yeah, it's the whole thing. But other than that, yeah, getting ready to make some money. But
Yeah, lots of it.
so let's dive into your favorite.
Okay, guys, we are gonna keep it Disney,
What's your favorite Disney movie?
but after I answer this question, we're going into a topic we like to call Disney is not that innocent.
Disney is not that innocent. Love that shit.
Alright. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
Best Disney movie of all time.
Ooh, he says of all
Let's
time.
see here. So of all time, hands down, what happened? I think I'm gonna have to go with. Damn, I don't even know.
He says he doesn't even know.
Oh man.
Come on.
You know what?
Come on, Blake.
I do love Mulan.
Moulin
because
Rouge?
Of the no, not Moulin Rouge. I do love Mulan. Just mainly strictly because the ending is like war and it's awesome. And that's on this list.
I've never seen that.
Mulan is awesome.
What is that?
It's about a woman who is like the daughter of a veteran, and war comes up in China.
This is a Disney movie.
Yep.
So it's animated.
Yep.
Okay.
And so they send out their diplomats to summons all the men pretty much for war.
Right.
And he was one of them, and he's like a 60-year-old man with a limp, so he's not really in any sort of way to go to war.
Right.
And Mulan is what the story is based about. She's kind of a tomboy. She fails at everything, is what the start of the story starts about. This is a spoiler for anyone who's watching and has never seen Mulan, but I don't really care.
How do you spell that?
Mulan.
Huh.
Mulan. But the story starts that she ends up stealing all her dad's equipment and bouncing in the middle of the night with the summons. And she cuts off her hair, puts it back in a ponytail, and shows up as a man. She taped down her boobs. Yeah,
She was a Disney movie.
This is a Disney movie. And she goes to war for her dad. And they make it all fun and dandy and colorful and funny throughout that whole process.
Right.
But then she gets to war, and there's all these men around, so they're acting like men. Total, in a Chinese...
Obnoxious.
In an old Chinese situation where children don't understand this, but, women were very frowned upon in every way. Right. Women were supposed to stay home and cook and clean. The men did the fighting. The men did all the work. That's how it's supposed to be. So if they found out she was a woman, they would have probably either killed her or banished her.
Yeah, there's actually talk about if the Mulan is fiction or non-fiction.
So the story goes along. Their battalion gets called to war after training. Mulan kills it in training. She doesn't at first. She's a total outcast. But she starts killing it in training.
Right.
So then they get called to battle. And so on and so forth. And they have an epic fucking battle with the guy that's on this list. And...
Question. Why does Mulan kill herself?
Mulan doesn't kill herself in the movie.
Oh. Is Mulan a Chinese?
Yes, she is Chinese. She goes toe-to-toe with the...
Is Mulan a Disney princess?
No.
She's a Chinese warrior.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Not a Disney princess. She is a warrior.
Watcha!
Yeah. No, she would kick some ass.
She got a baton or something?
No, she has a sword.
Sword?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay, so... and I wasn't even saying Mulan is the best Disney movie, but I was saying that's probably one of my old favorites. New favorite is gotta be Moana. Moana is awesome. It's the one about the girl.
The one that The Rock was in?
Yep.
And he sings?
Yep, they sing in that movie.
Yeah.
But a couple of the songs are fucking awesome. They're hilarious. Like the crab sings. There's a giant crab that sings in one of the songs, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, you actually get down with the kids, and you're like...
No, don't like...
You're like, I'm loving this.
Oh, dude, fuck yeah. It's
you're
amazing.
Leave me alone, I'm watching this Disney movie.
Yeah, when Scarlett wants to watch a movie, it's like, dude, no, let's watch Moana. She's like, no, I've seen it a million times.
That's funny.
Okay, so we're gonna get dark on you here.
But before we do that...
Not that innocent.
We're gonna take a shot.
Alright.
Disney is
not. You go first. I'm gonna keep telling these mother hummers exactly what is about to happen. We are about to tell you crimes that have happened in Disney movies. And bear with me, because this all started because someone said life is not like a Disney movie, insinuating that like Disney always ends in a perfect, great story, so therefore everything that happens there in between makes it okay.
So basically saying that it's not all what it's cracked up to be.
No. I mean, yes,
it is, but
all stories have happy moments later after them, that you can glorify and say that's the end of the story, but it's not. So
if you dig deeper in this, look in the story,
just look at what happens throughout the movies that we're gonna go into that make you question, like, yes, Disney movie, they're awesome kids movies, but if you've watched all of them, they prepare you and bring sight to a lot of things that are true today and have happened.
Right.
And we're gonna get into that shiza.
That shit-talking mushrooms. And just to inform you, Blake, I don't know if you knew this, but they're actually making a Disney Mulan 2020 movie.
That sounds epic. They made a Mulan 2.
But it's actual, like, movie, like, look at the girl.
They made a Mulan 2, but it's... Wow, that looks awesome.
It's gonna be like Lion King.
Alright.
Okay. Dig deep.
We're gonna start it off with the most PG one of all of these. And it's a Little Mermaid. And it is Ursula pretty much casting a spell on Ariel to steal her voice and steal her man. Which, I mean, if that were to happen today, just the stealing the man part, you could go to court and I'm pretty sure that's adultery. But
wait, you could go to jail for stealing someone's man? Is that what you're saying?
I think in a couple states, yes.
Probably if you commit a crime against that person while you're stealing.
No, if that person's married and you steal that person away from somebody,
that'd be kidnapping.
No, not like that.
Oh.
Like in a sexual way.
Oh.
Like an affair.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
That's way darker than I thought.
Shit just got real.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So, that's number one.
Right.
Snow White.
Right.
Prepared us for things that can happen in the future. Bitches could steal your man.
I've seen it.
Yep, we've all seen it. Alright, we're gonna get into Snow White.
Okay, what happened there?
Snow White was poisoned, and since she was like the daughter of the king and queen, and I'm pretty sure the king and queen died at the very beginning of the movie, and the witch took over government, so corruption, and she attempted murder for poisoning Snow White. Because that's the apple movie.
She dosed
the
her.
poison apple. Remember, that's the poison apple movie.
So she dosed her.
Yep, she poisoned an apple. She disguised herself as an old homeless woman and gave her the apple, and it poisoned her.
So she died?
No,
she got
Disney put a spin on it to where the poison in the apple was only reversed because of true love's first kiss or some balderdash that would never happen in real life.
Gotcha.
So, another life lesson. People in power, there's corruption and attempted murder all through the place, and that's already been proven and happens all the time. Alright, on to the third one. Cinderella. Cinderella didn't have too many crimes, because a lot of it was mostly Cinderella trying to find true love and fairy tales and fairy godmothers and fake horse and carriages. But what happened at the beginning of the movie was child abuse, because of how she treated two kids and how she treated the third kid. Was now in today's standard would be child abuse, and social services would be.
What was she doing?
No, there's just what happened. The circumstances that she was living in, having to wear rags and cook all the food and clean for everybody, and lived in the basement, a little tiny bed. I mean, she had terrible circumstances that, like, today if that happened,
Humane Society.
Social services would be all over that ass.
Yeah.
Okay, that's number
taking
3.
your kids.
Yeah, no, just one. I mean, yeah, probably all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Probably all 3 of them.
Jeez.
That's how today's standards happen, because I know people that have been caught up in circumstances
Right.
that they take all your kids when something goes down. They
Right.
separate. They won't even let you see your wife.
Really?
They separate everybody.
Oh, yeah. If you go to court.
Yep. Okay, number 4.
Mac Magnus. We got Mac Magnus and Marco Devic.
Lion King.
Lion King. Oh, did
Lion
you see
King-
the new movie or not?
No,
Bastard.
don't tell me about it.
I've never seen it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Lion King. And we all know about it. Scar kills Mufasa.
He does?
I mean, clear as day. Throws him out down into the
Oh.
wildebeest stampede. Just tosses him off the
cliff.
cliff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is that?
And Simba saw the whole thing happen.
So what is that? Murder?
Murder.
Oh.
And then intimidating a witness because he ran off Simba with his hyenas. So, I mean, if you did that today, you go to jail. You go to motherfucking jail. No, not jail. Prison. You go to motherfucking prison.
And today, you do that on camera. And
Most of the time.
And there's witness.
Most of the time. Okay, now we're going to get into one of the deep ones. Okay, ready? Pocahontas.
Oh, shit.
Attempted genocide.
No. Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Yep, Pocahontas, man.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
So when the general showed up to the island in their boat to the United States, they showed up and just treated it like it was their own land. They could do whatever they wanted with it, and then started shooting at Indians when they showed up because that was their area. That's their land.
So they killed the Indians.
Yes. It was immediately a firefight right when they showed up.
Kind of like the Sand Creek Massacre.
There's a lot of massacres that have happened in the past with
Right.
Native Americans
Right.
that have been, you can call it genocide.
Yeah.
And to be truthfully honest, I don't want to get political, but what we have done with Indians, putting them on reservations and not letting them just choose wherever they want to. I mean, as long as it's national forest, you know what I mean?
Right.
I
Well,
mean,
that's not fair.
I don't
That's
know.
their homeland.
Well, this is all their homeland. Let them choose where they want to go. Let them spread out. Let them get bigger. I mean, the reason the population on reservations is getting so crazy is because the reservation doesn't grow, but the population is always growing. I mean, it's stupid. And it's all government. It's all.
So
I said this line.
So that's what.
I said this line is this imaginary line is here. This is where the reservation is. That's it.
So you're saying that relates to
Pocahontas. Okay. Next one.
next one.
Coco.
Coco. How do you spell that?
C-O-C-O.
Oh, okay.
So Coco is a story about a little Spanish kid that loves music and idolizes this man and goes in the cemetery in his big, because he has like
Yeah.
a big monument
Yeah.
and his guitar's hanging up there.
Yeah.
And he goes to steal the guitar, to borrow it, to go play in the talent show.
Yeah.
And immediately gets turned into a ghost.
Why?
I don't know, there's a curse on the guitar.
Oh.
Trying to steal the guitar.
Oh.
So he got turned into...
Don't steal?
Yeah. No, he got turned into, like, he got put in the ghost world.
But I'm
The
saying,
spirit world.
What's the life lesson? Or what's the...
Oh, we're going to get to that.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just telling
You're just
you-
giving me the background.
I'm just telling you the background.
Gotcha.
Because it gets into that.
Gotcha.
So he idolizes this guy.
Right.
So this guy's dead, though.
Okay.
And there's a whole other backstory. His family hates music because their great-grandfather betrayed the family to go sing and have a music career. So he wants to have a music career, and his whole family hates him for it. So they won't let him do it.
Right.
Because they don't want to hate him.
Right.
Because he's still young.
Right.
So he goes steals this guitar and does all this behind their back. So So this guitar has a curse on it, so it sends him into the spirit world to go in the area to where his idol is. So long story short, he meets his idol, and he also meets his great-great-grandfather. And finds out that his idol murdered his great-great-grandfather for his lyric book to make songs. So in that one, everyone that's listening,
So what's that like?
Coco exposed a murder and came back, and probably later in life, you didn't see this in the movie, exposed him, found evidence to show this. Next, Tarzan.
Tarzan. I've
Tarzan.
seen that one.
Tarzan.
I've
Okay,
seen that
ready?
one.
Ready?
Come on.
Poaching
Oh yeah,
and attempted murder. Because he tried to kill Tarzan.
that's true.
So, he poached the gorillas. He was actually trying to capture the gorillas to take them back. Next, because that one's fairly simple and everyone gets it like immediately.
Right.
Emperor's New Groove. Those ones that I just listed were all of the ones I came up with when I got told life is not like a Disney movie. This next section of ones you're gonna listen to are a list of the actual absolute crimes that are absolute, like proven would be you'd go to jail for. And I found this on a website. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
What were you gonna say?
I don't know. I'm getting lost in your beard. It's so. My God. How long are you gonna grow that thing out for? That thing's a wildebeest. How do you even get food through that filter?
Sometimes I need a napkin every time.
Like literally.
I need a napkin every time. Okay, we're gonna get into the next list.
Okay.
Emperor's New Groove. Emperor's.
That's a Disney movie.
Yeah. So the Emperor's like secretary or whatever she was, she tried to kill him, but instead she changed him into a llama.
Llama Sayama?
Yeah, if you've ever seen Emperor's New
Why?
Groove, it's a great movie, and you know who John Goodman is?
No.
Big man in a bunch of movies. He's in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? You ever seen that movie?
I have, but I can't.
He's the guy that squishes the frog
You know, Blake.
and then hits the other guy with a tree branch and bounces with their car.
My dad would be mad at me for not remembering this, but yeah, I don't.
You would. John Goodman was also in, what was that TV show? I can't. All of our listeners are gonna be pissed that I don't know this. But anyways.
Okay, let's go.
There's another one.
What you
Peter
got?
Pan, attempted child homicide. So attempted murder on a child. Because in Peter Pan, the kids, Captain Hook was trying to kill them. Like literally trying to kill them. They attacked them with swords and shit.
Well, they're on the pirate ship and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And,
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's self-explanatory. Easy. So Mulan.
And they got hold on, go back, reverse real quick. They had swords and like little.
Yeah, spears and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Well, not really, because like
Oh,
in Neverland, like it was literally kids versus adults. How's that fair? It was
But
bullshit.
didn't the kids win though?
Yeah, but
Oh, so you're saying they won?
yeah, that was the one time Disney tried to cover the story.
Well, what if you get like 6 grown men who have been smoking a pack a day since they were 12 versus
Which is pretty much what those
Versus
grown men are, because they're all pirates.
4 18-year-olds?
Did you ever seen Hook with Robin
fresh
Williams?
out of high school?
You ever seen Hook with Robin Williams?
No.
It's a real in-person movie.
Oh yeah.
They did of Peter Pan.
Right.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was fantastic. I love that movie. Anyways, we're gonna get off Peter Pan.
Yeah.
Mulan. We're going back to Mulan for a second.
Mulan.
So the guy that Mulan was fighting, it showed clearly in the movie war crimes and murder from the opponent.
Because why?
Because it was a war movie, and the in one of the scenes, the general of the opposing army orders his archer to kill a messenger, which is against guerrilla warfare.
Was that like assassination?
No, it's a war crime. So it's a war crime. You'd go to prison for that.
Gotcha.
All right.
Next one.
101 Dalmatians.
What is that?
Animal cruelty.
Oh, because they're all locked in the bins and
Yep.
shit?
How they treated all the puppies.
Yeah.
That one's easy, self-explanatory. Pinocchio. Now you're gonna have to go far back with me because this movie was in like the 50s.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure. I think it was
the original Pinocchio?
Yeah, the original Pinocchio. So one of the characters in Pinocchio committed. If Pinocchio was a real boy, it was
Right.
kidnapping and trafficking of a child.
Is that why he got his nose that not alive?
No, Pinocchio was the child being trafficked.
Right, but that's the guy that doesn't lie, or that lies.
Yep.
Well, how did that happen?
Because he got kidnapped from Pinocchio's dad's shop, where he was made, and then tried to sell him after he was a real boy.
Is that because he was a piece of wood?
Probably yes, and the movie portrays it like that. So I mean,
Okay, gotcha.
but because there's
But
Pinocchio.
you're making the real life connection there.
Yes.
Okay.
Beauty and the Beast. They tried to kill Beast. The whole town did. So attempted murder and lynching.
They tried to hang him?
No, the whole, not lynching like trying to hang him. The whole town tried to kill him. So that's pretty much a lynching.
Oh, gotcha.
That one's self-explanatory as well. Hunchback of Notre Dame.
That's what I feel like. My
Yeah.
back's been killing me.
Yeah. I feel like the same. I have broken shit in my back. It'll never heal.
So do I.
It has muscle grown around it, so it'll never heal.
Don't.
Okay, so last one. This is the last one, guys. Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh, you make my back hurt now.
So murder and attempted murder, because the I don't know what he would be. The villain in the movie. I don't know
Criminal.
I don't know politically what he would be in real life, but he tried to kill Quasimodo, which is the main character, the Hunchback, and he did kill the gypsy. I'm pretty sure he killed the gypsy. In the end of the movie, she died. I'm pretty sure.
Right.
Which was still, Disney made it a fun-filled day.
Yeah.
All right, those are the crimes committed in Disney movies that I could find. If you know of any more, because there might be a couple Disney movies I haven't seen and don't know about, leave it in the comments. Hit us up. Tell us, hey, you forgot this one. And then next week we'll give you a shout. Or no, 2 weeks from now we'll give you a shout out because we can't podcast next week because there's a busy ass week next week with Thanksgiving going on. Same thing with Christmas. We're probably not going to have a Christmas podcast either that week. We'll probably have it the next week or something.
Right.
Something like that. So you wanted to talk about the original Toy Story.
Well, I wanted to just touch on it, but I also wanted.
Yeah.
Before we get into that, I wanted to say, have you ever heard about the actor playing a Munchkin in The Wizard of Oz hanging himself on set? What?
I can't even right now. I
Rest-
gotta pee too.
rest-
So tell them about it, and I can hear you from here.
Well, I gotta. No, don't do that. I'm not too sure exactly what this is.
I got some dirt for you too.
I don't know if that's a conspiracy or if that's true, but that's what they say. So you never know. But it is kind of creepy. So, and then there's also been Disney actors, and make sure that goes all the way. There's also actors and actresses that have played Disney roles that are no longer with us. A couple have died from suicide and overdose.
Robin Williams,
Yeah.
the voice of Genie in Aladdin.
Yeah.
Another one of the best movies ever.
Right.
Actually, I changed mine right now just because that wasn't on our list, so I wasn't thinking about it.
What?
Aladdin is the best Disney movie of all time.
Really?
Yep, absolutely.
See, I want to go with Toy Story.
And that was another movie that does have crime, but most conservatives wouldn't even consider it a crime, and it'd be corruption.
I mean, if the original Toy Story I want to touch on came out in 1995.
Yeah.
So we were like 4 or 5 years old. Prime movie.
Oh yeah.
So like.
Loved it.
Yeah, loved it.
Loved it.
Loved it. When
That was the shit.
When Sid. Or whatever.
And voiced by the best characters, some of the best people of our lifetime.
Yeah.
Tim Allen and Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks. Yeah, it's just great.
Fantastic movie.
Great movie.
Alright guys, that's our segment of Disney is Not So Innocent.
Right.
We will we'll touch base.
Wait, we gotta relate, what is Toy Story?
There are
abandonment?
There are no crimes. I mean, there are no crimes.
A kidnapping? Because he gets taken by the pizza truck? Everyone that you just spoke about is a fake character / toy / figurine.
Yep, no, but they're either an animal or a human. Everyone we just talked about.
Mr. Potato Head?
He's not. He's a toy.
Alright.
I mean, it did give you a panic. That
Okay,
they were
what
lost.
about Toy Story 2? Was it good or was it bad?
It was fantastic. He went and found out that he was part of a. In Toy Story 2, we found out where Woody was from. Like, what toy he was from. You know how most toys are always made after real stuff, like a TV show or something?
Yeah.
So we found out what Buzz Lightyear's was. He was a TV show or something of that sort. He was an action figure of something.
Right.
We never knew what Woody was. So that we got to find out what Woody was. He was part of the Woody's Roundup with Jesse and everybody.
Real quick, I want to touch on Nemo and Monsters, Inc. because that's another 2 movies that I've seen.
Finding Nemo.
This is a good.
Fantastic. You can also argue that kidnapping is in that.
Yeah.
And
yeah, that's true.
you can also argue that that's a.
But it all turns out happy in the end.
Doesn't it always?
Monsters, Inc. honestly kind of scary.
Monsters, Inc.
Scary.
And sad.
Kinda scary.
And sad. Like towards the end of the movie.
I remember the end, but kind of scary.
I mean, not really scary, but.
For someone who's scared, I'm gonna go kind of scary. And what else? Does that wrap it up?
Yeah, that's wrapping it up for our Disney
section.
Hey, you heard it first here. Disney is not so innocent.
Disney is not so innocent.
It's a segment from the Blake and Derek Show. Bow, 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 bow.
Wow.
Okay, we'll try that section again. I don't know.
I haven't seen
30 episodes from now or something.
Many Disney movies.
We'll get his input on. I'll give him this list, and he has to watch all these movies and tell me his opinion on all of them. How about that?
Ooh.
We'll do that in like 30 episodes or something. That'll be our 60th episode. Or something like that.
Drag my girlfriend into it.
There you go. Hell yeah. Get her like
You gotta watch these with me.
opinion or something. All right, are we jumping into sports? Because we always gotta
Jumping
do it.
into
We always gotta do it.
sports. How long have we been?
Gotta do it. Ooh, we're 40 minutes already.
Flies by.
Flying it by.
We'll jump into the NFL first.
Okay, then we gotta talk right off the bat about Cleveland and Pittsburgh. The fight at the end of the game. Did you see it, first of all?
I saw it, yeah, for sure.
What do you think?
Well, no, that wasn't last weekend. That was the weekend before.
No, that was Thursday night football.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So, what do you think should be Myles Garrett's punishment? The guy that hit the other guy with his own helmet.
Well, I think they both should be gone.
You think Mason Rudolph should be gone too?
He tried to rip his helmet off first. You can see that in the footage. He literally tries to rip Garrett's helmet off first.
So
you see that. So I think they both go.
You think Mason Rudolph should get suspended for what he did?
Yeah. Yeah.
How many
He
games?
initiated it.
How many games?
Rest of the season.
And you think him and Myles Garrett should both get rest of the season?
Yeah. And then the dude.
How about the guy that came in throwing hands? Maurice Pouncey or whatever his name was?
I think he threw a kick in there too.
Oh, dude, he came in just throwing hands.
Oh,
I loved it.
I
was at
Well, that's like a hockey. That's just like, that's every. Well, you don't see that every weekend now in a hockey game, but for like the most part of like the early hockey days, late 1980s, early 90s, even late 70s. I mean, that's what it was. People getting their face punched in. People getting whacked with sticks.
I think if you're gonna have that kind of ruling like hockey, you have to have an initiation.
Well, they're on ice also.
You have to have like an initiation though, like hey, you have to take your helmet off first or something.
Right. Yeah, like
you have to initiate the fight by taking your helmet off.
Yeah, exactly. I think that would be a cool rule, just to let them fight for a sec, because it would just.
The bad part about it is, what if some little motherfucker got so fired up and he took his helmet off to some lineman that's twice his size?
Well,
just because he was so mad.
Rudolph might be taller than Garrett, but Garrett would just completely wreck Mason Rudolph.
They're about the same height, so I don't know how that fight would go. Oh, and it's a quarterback.
He's strong.
He works out his right hand for a fucking living. If he were to use it for a weapon, goddamn, I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to see what
he's a big boy.
I wouldn't want to see what a quarterback's throwing arm would do to someone with a punch. Definitely a National Football League quarterback.
Yeah, he's a big boy. So what do you think?
I agree. I don't agree with Mason Rudolph getting the rest of the season suspended, but I do agree with him getting suspended for at least a game or two, because yes, he did try and take that guy's helmet off in a fit of rage.
He just couldn't.
But Myles Garrett should not have popped back up and tried to retaliate. He should have popped back up and been like, "What the fuck, ref? Are you going to let him do that?" And they probably would have thrown flags, and Mason Rudolph would be the only one in trouble.
True.
But what he did...
The wires crossed.
What he did...
The wires crossed.
...was whole nother level.
The wires crossed and he went crazy.
He did.
Fucking bopped the shit out of Mason Rudolph.
He saw red, and he used that helmet in his hand, said, "Pop!"
He bopped the shit out
right
of him.
on top of his head. It was like a whack-a-mole.
So that was pretty, honestly, funny. I love that.
It was. It was a great scenario. I mean, it wasn't great because people got hurt, but God, it was so fun for the fans to have something like that. Well, Mason Rudolph got hit in the top of the head with his own helmet. I would imagine he got a little bit hurt.
Fucking hard-headed man. He's good.
He's probably good, but it probably hurt.
He's good. Little knot. I got a bigger knot from
Couple knots because both sides of the helmet.
Yeah, so Steelers and Browns. Browns won that. A little frustration at the end, probably from Rudolph that started it all.
Okay, no, let's get into the next one. How the fuck did the Broncos lose the game? How?
Were you watching that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
20-0 at halftime? What happened?
What
Broncos
happened
just didn't want to play
was
at halftime?
Broncos play calling turned into conservative because they had the lead by 20. They stopped attacking. They stopped going for first downs. They couldn't connect. They're just completely the wrong place to play. Like, literally, instead of going for the touchdown, they literally just went for the field goals. And then they missed the field goal, which in the end bit them in the ass because they would have won that game with a field goal. Because they were on, the 15, 20-yard line at the end of the game or whatever it was. That's a chip shot for McManus. That would have been game by 2 points.
Brandon Allen's looking good. He looked great in the first half.
I'm sorry, but Broncos play calling is just garbage. They need to.
First half, they looked. I've never seen that.
Well, do you
I
know
haven't
why?
seen that. I haven't seen that Broncos team all year.
It's because attack, and their defense were there. In the second half, they started to relax because they had the lead. They were like, we got this game, blah, blah. They hit the brakes, and next thing you know, Minnesota played their game.
But don't you think after...
That's it!
Don't you think after one or two scores happened that the Broncos would have changed their scheme and started throwing deep ones again? Like, what the fuck happened? They were just like, nah, there's no way they're going to score this many points.
That's just frustrating.
Isn't it?
Moving on from that, because the Broncos suck, the Falcons demolished the Panthers.
Falcons, I already said. I've been saying it for weeks.
Yeah, but
Falcons and the Raiders are coming
don't
up.
Expect that.
They're waking up.
Christian McCaffrey, he's a beast.
I know. How did they hold him to no touchdowns?
He still had yards though.
But he didn't have a touchdown.
Ravens.
He was like tied for most consecutive touchdowns per game or something like that for like the record. I'm pretty
rushing and passing yards, touchdowns.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. He's killing it. He's gonna be Hall of Famer.
I have a buddy that's in my fantasy league that knows him personally.
Yeah, Valor Christian High School. Ravens wrecked the Texans.
Didn't see that coming.
41-7. Lamar Jackson.
I mean, I saw the Ravens winning, but I didn't see it like
Lamar
that.
Jackson? Is that who it was?
Yeah, Lamar Jackson's.
And
that kid is nasty.
Yeah, he's nasty.
Dude.
Surprising, the Jets took the Redskins 34-17.
That's not surprising.
You saw that one coming?
Yep.
I thought the Redskins were better than that.
Everyone gives everyone in the AFC East so much shit because the Patriots always kick everybody's ass. But the Bills and the Jets are not terrible teams.
Right.
But they're okay. The Bills, I don't think they deserve their record. They have a winning record and they do not deserve it. They could run in. I don't even know. Josh Allen, or no? Yeah.
Yeah, Josh Allen.
Yeah, and Sam Darnold for the Jets. He's not. I mean, it was
Cowboys and Lions. What did you think on that one?
I thought the Lions were going to beat them.
Yeah, you thought so too, huh?
Yeah. And the Patriots play Dallas.
Patriots
next week.
Yeah, they barely beat the Eagles by a touchdown.
Yeah, watching that game was depressing too. It was a nail biter.
Seahawks are coming up. They're starting to find their game late season.
Yep. Seahawks have a lot of weapons.
Seahawks have won 3 or 4 in a row. 3 in a row, I think. They had a bye last weekend, I believe.
The Seahawks running back is killing it. Tyler Lockett, their receiver and kick and punt returner, he's killing it.
Yeah, last week was they beat 49ers 27-24. Or not last week, but the week before they had a bye.
Yep.
Final note.
I was going to say 49ers played Arizona.
Yeah, they won that 36-26. Jaguars and Colts. I thought the Jags were going to get them.
Colts had Jacoby Brissett back. I knew that.
Is that the QB?
I knew the Colts were going to take that.
Okay.
The Colts are riddled with injuries, though. The Colts have T.Y. Hilton out, their tight end, and a running back out. So Jacoby Brissett is literally playing with the second string.
Yeah. All right. Moving on, since we just touched on all of last week's scores, let's move on to this week. Our picks for the week.
Who's got the Thursday night game?
Thursday night game. This is going to be in order from earliest to latest. Thursday, 6:20, Colts and Texans. That's kind of a what?
Budweiser's doing these cool cans this week. This isn't a promotion, but it is like a small commercial.
Let me see.
They're the Clydesdale.
Clydesdale.
There's like 15 or so different cans.
Let me see.
Check it out, guys. There's like a couple different cans. They're the Clydesdale edition. It's pretty epic, right?
Let's see.
Oh, it's like an old school.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, it looks like a reindeer.
And it's different every time. There's these cans, and then there's, I don't know if you've seen my other ones, but there's a different picture on them.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Guys,
I was talking about the shot.
I know. You take your shot first. So I can keep talking to our people. Guys, I want to give a shout out. You guys have been killing it. You guys have been giving us views. I don't know about the shares because I only see people have shared us on Twitter and Facebook. So I don't know about Instagram and Snapchat and what you've been sharing to your friends about the actual YouTube page.
Word of mouth, too.
But I appreciate it. Derek appreciates it.
You already know.
Eventually, we're going to get this set up to where you can stream us on iTunes and Apple Podcast and Spotify and maybe Napster, but I don't know many people that consume content from Napster.
I don't.
But
Maybe not now.
our goal, our ultimate goal, is to get iHeartRadio's attention.
You like that?
Well, that's the number one.
Serious?
It's the number one streaming podcast platform out of anyone. So,
Really?
yeah. So that's our goal, is get on iHeartRadio. And you can't. The only way to get on iHeartRadio is they send you mail and you have to fill out a contract and.
Alright. Jumping into next week's, we appreciate all the love from you guys, especially these people on Twitch right now that are viewing us. We appreciate it. Why do you always breathe in like that? So we're gonna jump into next week's picks. Blake, who do you got? Colts or Texans?
Is that the Thursday game?
That's a Thursday.
Man, that's hard. Because Texans just scored, what was it, 3 or 7 points against the Ravens?
Yeah, it's not a lot.
So do they come back this week with a vengeance?
Or pissed off.
Or do the Colts, riddled with injuries, still find a way to pull it out with the Texans? You know what? I'm going to toss this one up. I'm going to say the Colts pull this out. Is that a divisional game? Are they in the same division? They are.
It might be.
They totally are. I'm pretty sure they are. Okay, let's go on to the next one.
Next one, Lions and Redskins.
Lions. All day.
All day, easy. Giants and Bears.
Bears all day.
Bears easy. Seahawks.
Sorry, Eric.
Seahawks and Eagles. Might be a good.
Seahawks. No,
Well,
Eagles ain't shit.
I think Eagles are going to put up at least a couple points.
14 points.
Yeah.
17 points at most.
Broncos and Bills, that's easy.
Broncos. No. Bills are not as good as you think.
Bills are going to shut
Nope.
down the Broncos.
Nope. Broncos are going to win that game. I'm telling you.
So I got Bills, you got Broncos, Jaguars and Titans.
Jaguars. Nick Foles is back.
Okay. I'm going to go...
The
Yeah,
Titans are...
I'm going to go Jags.
Titans do have Derrick Henry, and Derrick Henry was on the bye this past
He's a
week.
beast.
And Derrick Henry stomped all over Kansas City's defense.
Dolphins and Browns.
Oh. Browns without Myles Garrett. I I think Dolphins pull that.
Ooh. I'm going to go with you on that just because I want the Dolphins to win.
Yep, I think Dolphins pull that game. Is it in Miami?
I'm not sure.
It doesn't say an at.
Raiders and Jets.
Raiders all day.
Yeah, that's easy.
Raiders
I got a good one for you.
Raiders have a super easy end of the schedule.
Yep, I know which one you pick. Panthers and Saints.
Saints. No problem.
I'm going to go Panthers.
They shouldn't have any problem. That's
I
a
think
division game
McCaffrey's
too.
going to have a big game.
That's a divisional game
He's
too.
going to put the team on his back. Buccaneers and Falcons. Falcons are on a roll.
Yeah, I think Falcons take that.
You got to go Falcons.
But
on
the
that.
Falcons don't have their tight end, which shouldn't matter, but they don't have their tight end.
All right. What about this one? Steelers and Bengals. 0-10. They got to win one game.
You know what? I think
They gotta
Bengals get
win.
their first win
They
this
got to
week.
win. Mason Rudolph's out, right?
I don't know.
He's got to be out.
James Conner's out. Juju Smith-Schuster's questionable.
He's got to be out from that.
Their
He's
whole
gotta be
team is
suspended.
hurt.
So,
Their whole team is
I'm
hurt.
going to go Bengals on that one.
I'm going to go Bengals on that one
Bengals
too.
and Steelers. I'm going to go Bengals.
Hey, sorry to my Steelers
Sorry
fans.
to the Steelers fans.
But y'all understand.
gonna lose.
You gotta understand where we're coming from. They're not in a position to go ham. They're fucking in a position to lose to the worst team in the NFL. If they played the fucking Bengals, they're gonna lose twice to the Bengals. That's just how it is gonna happen.
Next up, we got your boys. Let's see the shirt. Patriots versus Cowboys.
Oh, it's a great game, but the Cowboys are not gonna look like the same team against that defense.
Right. So you got your boys, obviously.
Absolutely.
I think your boys is going to take it.
I don't
well.
think the Cowboys are ready for that defense.
No, they can't hang.
No.
Ravens and Rams for the Monday night game.
Ravens are going to stomp
That's
them.
Monday night. That's Monday.
Ravens are going to stomp them.
Ravens going to stomp the Rams for the Monday night game.
Yep.
The Sunday night game, I agree with you on that one. The Sunday night game, we got Packers and 49ers.
Oh! God damn!
That's a game. That's a game.
I think 49ers.
Hold on.
I think 49ers pull that because the Green Bay Packers defense is inconsistent.
I want to find out where these games are at.
Yeah, that's a fucking game right there.
Because if it's in Green Bay,
Green Bay's probably gonna win.
it could be tough.
And if it's in San Francisco's gonna win. Yeah, whoever has home field advantage in that game is probably gonna win the game. And you could probably agree with that.
All right, let's see. This is gonna be bringing the same fucking thing.
So after this, we got to get into NHL because we are at time right now.
We're already an hour?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
we are at time. And
We just gotta talk about the Avalanche.
I appreciate the shit out of you.
We just
guys.
gotta talk about the Avalanche real quick.
You guys, our
before we
views
close out.
are the reason we keep this going every week. You guys do the shit.
Yeah,
Keep it happening.
I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, appreciate the shit
real
out of
quick, the Colorado Avalanche are sitting in second place in their division.
Under?
What do you mean under?
Who's first?
The Blues, Stanley Cup champions. But we're literally 3 points behind.
How's points? Who's scoring? Who's leading in
3
points?
points behind. Cale Makar, the rookie, is pretty much leading the team in points.
So he's a defenseman leading our team.
He's
in
a
points?
rookie, yeah.
He's not a rookie. He played last year.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
He played in the playoffs. This is his first regular NHL season game.
You're right.
So he played what was it? So
It's like 4 to 6 games.
Yeah, I think it's like 4 to 6 games in playoffs. NHL career has 20 games played, has 22 points. So that's over a point a game. Just absolutely murdering it. Look out for Cale Makar because he's going to break some Avalanche records if he stays with the club. He's also going to be getting a big check after his open level entry contract deal is over. I'm not sure what his deal is at. So into the Matt Calvert thing, Avalanche are doing good. Matt Calvert, forward for the Colorado Avalanche. Matt Calvert has a wife and kids. He was playing against the Canucks. Pedersen, rookie, took a shot, hit him right behind the ear, kind of side of the head behind the ear. He's sitting there bleeding profusely on the ice. The refs don't blow the play dead, which is a rule. And it's just a big fuck up in the NHL rulebook. Not really. It's the refs' fault. They should have blown the whistle.
Absolutely.
But there is something in the rule book that says you can't blow the whistle until the team that has the hurt player grabs the puck. So they had control of the puck, so the refs didn't blow the whistle. They end up scoring. Really kind of fucked up situation. He's out indefinitely.
Avs lose that game?
No. Well, McKinnon... So it went to overtime.
Yep. I know it went to overtime.
McKinnon grabbed the puck, put the team on his back, said "fuck this" for Matt. Drove down, north to south, blew it right past blocker side. Less than 30 seconds into overtime. The other team, Vancouver, didn't even touch the puck in overtime. They didn't touch the puck once. The game was over.
That's right, bitches.
So fuck the refs. Nathan McKinnon said fuck you to the refs and basically he was pissed off. They did a fucking interview after the game with McKinnon, and he said, if LeBron James is bleeding from his head profusely on the court, are they going to blow that play dead? I think we all know the answer to that.
Damn straight we all know the answer to that. So what, hockey's any different? That's bullshit. You can take your shot. I'll keep.
Well, no. So I'm saying basically that it's pretty stupid how, like, some of the other sports that are being played, like, you touch a dude with their finger and it's a penalty. Like,
I know. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Bleeding profusely from behind his fucking head, and the play goes on for more than a minute. Yeah. Like, dude, you look at the replay, it's fucking sick. He tries to get up. Like, he's not fucking around. He tries to stand up, and he falls right back down. Like, it's fucked up. Did you see the replay?
No. I haven't even seen it at all.
It's fucked up. I'll show you. Anyways, we're going to end this one with a shot.
Yep, he's going to go first. I'm going to tell y'all, guys, everybody treats NHL like it's okay to be all fucked up on the ice and bleeding and then play continue. But
it's not.
It's not. And
there has to be a line.
I mean,
that's drawn.
Immediately when you see blood, definitely of an amount that is concerning.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to say something. You have to blow a whistle. Fuck it. Who cares? Who cares if they're in the process of scoring a goal? It'll go back to a replay and see what happened first. And then it'll be talked about for a while. Yeah. And most of it'll be justified because of who's sitting on the ice bleeding.
Well, and also, it's a fucking... The dude has a family. Like, the dude has kids and shit. Like, you're really going to put his life in the danger just because of a fucking play on the ice? Like, you know...
I mean... Yes, he has a family, but it has so little to do with that. It should be the same thing for stupid. If you don't have a family. It should be the same fucking thing whether anyone hits ice. Like he said, LeBron James. It should be the same thing for the rookie nobody that came in last year that the coach just put in and this is his first NBA game.
Yeah, it's
or
stupid.
MLB game or MLS game or NFL game. I mean, the NFL's at least trying to get this right. The NFL's trying to prevent any hits to the head. I mean...
I'm not saying you gotta put them in a fucking bubble and let them play bubble.
I don't agree either.
I'm saying there has to be a line that has to be drawn.
Well, and we all know. In football, it's the worst right now. Guys want to hit. They're taught, hey, lay that guy out.
That's from the
try and get that ball out.
a very young age.
And then now all of a sudden they're being told, hey, only like wrap him up and get him to the ground.
Yeah, that's not the thing
like,
that's not the rule that should be in place.
No, agreed. I mean, it's to the point right now that, I mean,
you gotta hit the dude, but
you shouldn't get into football.
I think
if you are worried about where your head's gonna be at in 20 years. Or maybe we should start changing our retirement program. 10 years in the NFL and you're done.
Yeah.
Anything over 10 years, you're stupid.
Well, if you're taking hits like that, you could be like a defensive lineman who's just you know.
But see, you can't even say that because every time
that's minor.
hit.
Well, that's minor. Dudes aren't running full speed at each other, fucking helmet to helmet. When you're a lineman, you're like a foot away. It's like doing that thing where you punch someone in the arm, but only from like your fingers out or whatever. That's stupid. It's kind of like the same thing. Like it doesn't hurt as much as someone cocking back.
Yeah. The Bruce Lee punch.
Yeah. So it's like, to relate to that, like linemen are just like this. Look, they're just. When you're getting a fucking dude who's receiving a punt, and you got a whole fucking 11, 12 dudes running down at him full speed, and he fucking helmet to helmet, that's a lot different than a lineman just butting heads trying to get a block.
Usually the worst hits are like safeties or cornerbacks hitting wide receivers.
Exactly. Look at Ed fucking McCaffrey. Took so many
Look at Brandon Stokely against John Lynch.
Jesus. Alright, I think that's enough. YouTube, Twitch, episode 31. Blake, it was a pleasure. Peace. Disney movies and sports. What? How long?
Should we give a shout out to some people that we know are watching this?
I don't know of anyone that actually watches the whole things.
Well,
people watch like the first 30 and then be like, alright.
Give a shout out to all the people you know that are
Shouts to my boy Smoke Dog. Appreciate you. My boy Addy. Smoke Dog actually shares our videos on Facebook. So
Smoke Dog, you're the shit.
Smoke Dog is the only person I know who shares my videos. Shouts to anyone who views it. Might be ex-girlfriends, might be friends, might be mom, dad, cousins. Doesn't matter. Whoever's viewing, shouts to you guys. We appreciate you. All love and support. Episode 32 coming soon. Blake?
Shout out to
family, your family.
Eric. Shout out to
you got some friends?
Anthony. Shout out to my wife.
Ooh.
Shout out to let's see, who else? Marvin, my buddy Marvin, because I know you view the podcast. Shout out to my buddy Patrick. Shout out to my buddy Mario. You know Mario.
Mario.
Shout out to, let's see, who else do I know watches? Shout out to my buddy, my cousin Derek, my wife's side of the family.
Hell yeah.
And that's about it. That's all I can think of. Thank y'all.
That's all she wrote.
That's 31.
Later.